can't stop the sun from shining whenever you're.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today for the May Transformation reading. Now I'll just briefly explain because these are not regular tarot cards that I'm going to use. These are more like oracle cards or cards for transformation. Although there are predictive elements in these cards, you can sort of get the gist of what's likely to happen. It's not really designed for prediction as such, this deck. It's more about getting you to look within yourself. So you can become more strong and powerful as you release whatever is blocked down inside you. Now I'll do it like pick a card. You can pick between 1 and 5 which one you want to go with, or perhaps you might look at the whole lot and just take a holistic view. Okay, so the other way you can do it also is week by week, if you want to go week 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last couple of days of the month will be the 5th card. Alrighty, if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Let's go to the board and see what these cards have to say. Now they're a little bit different because there's an outer deck, which is this one, for example, and there's an inner deck, which is this one, for example, and one sits in on top of the other. Okay, and I'll suggest some possible interpretations, but you know your situation, so you may be able to come up with your own interpretation. Alright, so we're doing card number 1 now. Card number 1, if you're going to treat it like pick a card. Okay, so this is card number 1. What I might do is I might lay them all out. Oh, no, I won't do that. I will stick and do one at a time. So card number 1, and then there's the inner card. Have you got your number picked already? I've got mine. Alright, so this is the inner card for card number 1. We've got give. Oh, that was the one I pulled out at the start. Isn't that amazing? There we go. Give. And the inner card is a shovel. Okay, so give this a whirl. Give this a try. Give something away. And what do you associate with shovel? Okay, perhaps it's about burying something. Maybe something is already dead, but it comes back into your thoughts like with intrusive thoughts and bothers you. And it could be time to give this a crack, bury the thing. It's dead, bury it once and for all. Give it a go. What do you think? Okay, that's card number 1, and I'll leave that up to you to decide. Card number 2, or perhaps the second week in May, if you want to look at it by time. I'm going to go with that one there, and it is grief. Okay, card number 2, grief. That's the outer card. The inner card, what goes with grief, I'm going to go with that one there. Okay, this is a Lady of the Night, obviously. Have you ever sold yourself short on something? Have you ever compromised yourself so much? You keep compromising and compromising and compromising, and it just causes you grief, perhaps. You know, whatever it is it really worth selling your soul for a peanut if you've picked card number 2? Just questions that you can ask yourself, perhaps. Card number 3. What are we coming up with? Do stick around to the end. I'll do a little channeling, whatever comes through. Okay, let's go with that. Card number 3, hesitation. What goes with that? What are you hesitant about? Are you hesitant about success, perhaps? The card that comes up, a father and son, perhaps. That's what it is, a father and son. Is there hesitancy with your relationship with men? Did your father let you down so much that deep down inside of you there's a disappointment template around relationships with men? That noise in the background is my dog Jupiter and he's coughing while I'm saying this. This is a question for you. Are you hesitant to be in a relationship? Are you hesitant to come into contact with your own strong masculine energy, your own fatherhood energy within? Just questions. Alrighty, let's look at card number 4. Card number 4 for week 4. Let's go with that one. Guilt. Geez, we got all the nice the nice energies today, didn't we? Grief, guilt, hesitation. Gives a good one though. They're all good in their own way. It's just how you frame it in your mind. You know, always looking at things that have happened and acknowledging them and then letting them go. It's always good. Oh, okay, so one's just jumped out, that one underneath there. Okay, the key to the door is in your hands. Do you feel guilty that there's a way out? Or is it the door to guilt? You can look at it the other way. Is it the door to guilt and are you opening it or closing it? Is it time to let guilt go? Letting guilt go. Card number 5. Card number 5. Okay, I'll go with that one. Anger. Okay, anger is the card. Just move that along like that. Get them to fit. Card number 5. The last 2 days of the month, because there's 30 days in May. And the card is a rope around the pole. Is it like tying yourself in knots? When you get angry, are you tying yourself in knots? Does it make the situation worse, perhaps? Card number 5. Perhaps it gives you less room to move. Your options are more limited when you're angry. Perhaps you can't see clearly. The clarity's not there anymore. The anger comes up and can be overwhelming. Some really deep stuff here to ponder. And as I said before, we've always got our issues. That was in the Divine Daily Message today that came up for 2 minutes. Have a look at that, because we've all got stuff. And it's all about the shadow side of the subconscious, which is out of our immediate awareness. You have to sort of meditate and really focus on it to get to see inside those dark corners that we never look at. Usually we're sort of tied up with what's going on in our heads, our personalities, distracted by everyday events and things like that. But there's this other side to us where the power lives. And if you feel powerless in your life, that's because all of the power is down in your shadow side. The good thing about it is, though, you can go down there and release it so that you'll have more power. All right, those are the cards. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you. For the month of May, down, down, down. I'm going to go down. And I'm breathing, going down a whole lot of flights of steps. I'm actually running down really quickly. The 5 of Spades comes up, you know, like playing cards. And I see these playing cards, and then this card comes out, the 5 of Spades. 5s can be about creativity. They can also be about disappointment. And I don't know what the equivalency is in the tarot deck with the spades suite in playing cards, but some people actually read playing cards as tarot cards, so if you do know, let me know in the comments. Thank you. But fives, I'm thinking of the energy of the number 5, and I've got a queen here, the Queen of Spades playing card. So perhaps that means something for someone. Nines are also featuring 9 of diamonds and 9 of spades. Spades, right, remember this card here, the shovel. Another name for a shovel is a spade. So if you've picked card number 1, these comments I'm making are particularly for you at the moment, okay, about the playing cards being spades. Okay, it's time to bury things for once and for all and to move on, move forward. I actually see the word forward here in front of me in spirit, written in white light. So yes, I'm confirming there's now a large diamond in front of me. That means clarity. And clarity comes from heat and pressure and the stresses that we've all been under. I see the earth. I feel like there's a few earthquakes around, and volcanoes could be a bit more turbulent than usual or a bit more active than usual. Okay, what else do I see in May? Again, there's a sense of union, things coming together. I see a black line coming down here. It's like I'm in space, but way out in space, sort of on the edge of the universe in some other dimension. And I see these black lines and they're in arcs and they're coming together like this in front of me. And so union of the opposites. I feel like for some of you that emotional romantic relationships or marriages, partnerships you may have been in truly were with the opposite of what is going on in your mind, but this person actually could have shown you something very unique about yourself. Think about how much you've learnt. Think about how wise you've become. You won't fall for those tricks again, ever. And I'm still out in space. I see beautiful shades of blue and green and aqua and spaceships, aqua-coloured spaceships made of light. And so these are vehicles of light. And vehicles of light can refer to your body as well. You can fill your body with light. If you have had experiences that are still quite raw, where you feel powerless, imagine that you are bringing the sun into your solar plexus and brightening your life, bringing lots of radiant sunshine and sunbeams that are radiating out into your body to bring you more energy, okay? And that will bring you power, and you'll be able to grow things. You'll have energy to grow whatever it is you wish to grow in your life. Okay, so that's it for this month's Transformation Oracle reading. I hope it was useful for you. Please let me know in the comments, and just want to wish you all of the very best healing, insight and light that you can have this month in May. Thanks again, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.